Hi, my name is Alex Hutchings and today we're going to be taking a look at the V Studio 20. Now, this is a great piece of kit for recording directly into your PC or Mac. It's bundled with loads of killer boss effects and even vocal effects too. It can act as a control surface and transport bar for your software. It comes with some software also, guitar tracks for PC users. It's full of audio loops, drum grooves to inspire you in your own music. So let's take a look at the features. Okay, before we take a listen to some of the sounds, allow me to run you through the inputs and outputs. So let's take a look. Firstly, we have the guitar or bass input, stereo line in for keyboards, the microphone which is phantom powered. We also have a stereo microphone on top. Of course, output controls here. We have an inbuilt tuner also, your standard transport functions, 8 faders which can be selected up to 32 tracks, the ability to put in an expression pedal and a foot switch for patch changing or start and stop record, and of course output and USB. So now let's have a listen to some of the guitar tunes. Okay, now the first thing I'd like to show you is I've loaded up the Boss editor. Now the cool thing about this is that it's standalone, which means my guitar is plugged directly into the computer and I can jam along with tracks from the media player or the internet and have my guitar tones right alongside the tracks and edit on the VS20 too. As you can see on the screen here, it looks very familiar, kind of like the ME70 if you're familiar with that pedal. And if you would like to edit the sound, you just click Detail and you've got the familiar knobs here, just as you would on the pedal. Okay, so let's have a listen to the first 4 presets. So pretty awesome sounds, I hope you agree. As I said, if you'd like to modify a sound, it's literally this easy. If I select a different patch here on the editor, we've got this tone. Nice warm tone. If I'd like to add some compressor, simply hit the pedal on. Some overdrive or boost. Add some chorus. Finally, some delay. Let's check the sound. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Just to let you know, if I hit the tuner button on the V Studio 20, we get this cool tuner app that comes up. And we're good to go as well. So now let's take a look at how we record with the V Studio 20. Okay, so let's listen back to the sound, and as you will hear, the signal is totally dry. Okay, now what we can do is actually go back to the editor, and going into the settings here, I'm just going to reamp that same solo, and we can modify the sound as we listen back. So let's have a listen. Okay, so this is one of the best parts about the product for me. Now I'm going to take you through how to record from scratch. So I'm simply going to select track 1 and hit record. Now we're ready to put a bass down. So I'm going to select track 2, change my sound, and using the processing power from the VE20 side of things, I've selected a bass style sound. So I'm going to record that. Here we go. So now we're ready to add a loop to this. Now for this, I'm going to go and select the loop editor, and everything is in genre category. So this is kind of a poppy track. So I'm going to select one of the pop grooves, drag it into the arrangement, and let's have a listen to how that sounds. So you can see just how quick and easy that was. At this point, I could add some vocals, and to do that, on the editor screen, you just simply hit the vocal button here, and you've got access to your harmonies, pitch correction. And when you do this, by the way, make sure you hit the full range to really get the best out of the microphone sound, and select microphone input on the V-Studio 20. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the brief overview of the V-Studio 20. I've looped up the track we just recorded, and I'm going to play you out by jamming over the top. Here we go. Yeah.